Welcome to the world of powerful wood splitters that tear through massive logs with absolute precision. This is where machines reign over the forest timber. Subscribe now to experience raw, satisfying power. Welcome to Woodpath channel. This is the Vermeer BC 1000, compact, powerful, and built for performance. Designed for everyday tree care, it handles branches up to 12 inches in diameter with ease. Watch as it pulls in brush and limbs with its smart feed system, grinding them into clean, consistent wood chips.
Grade A hog fuel. Harbor Elite!
The Vermeer WC2300XL roars to life as massive Australian gum tree logs feed onto its conveyor. The dense, smooth trunks are pulled into the drum, where razor-sharp blades tear through the tough eucalyptus wood. A thick stream of wood chips burst from the chute, piling up rapidly. A striking display of power and performance in the dry Australian landscape. The Morbark M20 are wood chipper stands firm amidst the wild landscapes of Scotland, silent in presence, yet roaring with raw power. Like a massive steel beast, it devours round logs one after another, relentless and efficient. Inside, the grinding drum spins steadily, pulling in each log and tearing it apart into countless small chips. Light golden wood fragments are continuously blasted from the discharge chute, flowing like a waterfall of timber, forming an ever-growing pile behind the machine. It's a mesmerizing scene of pure mechanical force at work in the rugged beauty of the Scottish wilderness. This is the Bandit Beast 4680, a true giant in the world of horizontal grinders. As trees, stumps, and bulky debris are fed in, the beast tears through them with brute force. Powered by over 1,000 horsepower, it reduces massive wood into fine chips and mulch within seconds. Designed for large-scale land clearing and recycling operations, the Beast 4680 doesn't just grind, it obliterates. It's raw power, engineered for efficiency. A powerful wood-cutting machine in action. Its razor-sharp circular blade spins rapidly, slicing through solid logs with ease. Speed, precision, and brute force combine to deliver unmatched performance. This is the cutting edge of modern timber processing technology. The wood chipper, with its compact and sturdy design, stands firmly amid the pristine white snow. The machine works powerfully, shredding each log and ejecting fine wood chips right beside it, forming a fluffy pile of debris lightly dusted over the snow. The blend of the machine's sleek, modern form and the cold natural surroundings creates an image both efficient and harmonious. The Komatsu BR120T. One is operating with impressive power, captured from the perspective of the wood grapple operator. Small wood chips and broken branches are swiftly and precisely grabbed. The machine's sturdy steel grapple closes and opens smoothly, gently grasping each fragment of wood and feeding it into the crusher. Inside, the rotating crushing mechanism works like a giant millstone, pulverizing all the raw materials into tiny fragments, producing a deep, Steady rumble, a harmonious blend of mechanical strength and fluid motion. Deep in the remote forest, where roads turn to rivers of mud and every movement becomes a struggle, the Belarus MTZ 1221.2 tractor faces one of its toughest challenges. Behind it, a massive trailer groans under the weight of freshly cut timber. As the tractor pushes forward, its tires sink deeper into the sticky earth. The engine roars, the wheels spin furiously, but the mud fights back. This is not just a test of machinery, but of grit and endurance. Each inch gained is a small triumph. The driver, experienced and determined, navigates carefully, reading the terrain, never giving up. It's a slow, grueling battle between man, machine, and nature. In the world of logging, moments like this are daily reality, where conditions are extreme and success demands strength, patience, and persistence. At the edge of the forest, the Komatsu 895 arrives at the log yard. Its giant claw lifts each log from the trailer with calm precision and sets them down in perfect stacks. Mud splashes under its wheels, but the machine doesn't slow. Every log is placed with care, turning chaos into order. This is not just unloading, it's control, discipline, and the final step in a powerful journey from forest to yard. On steep, rugged terrain, the Komatsu forwarder rises to the challenge. Step by step, it climbs the slope, carrying heavy logs with unshakable power and balance. Every movement is a mix of brute force and precise control, a true testament to engineering built for the wild. Deep in the forest, the John Deere 1110E moves with purpose. This powerful forwarder combines cutting-edge hydraulics with incredible precision, reaching out to grab heavy logs with ease. Each motion is smooth, calculated. The grapple swings into place, locks onto the trunk, and lifts it like a toy. It doesn't just carry wood, it dominates the terrain. Through tight spaces, uneven ground, and thick branches, the 1110E stays in control. Reliable, efficient, and unstoppable, this is the muscle of modern logging. The Komatsu 845 moves steadily through the snowy forest, its tracks gripping the icy ground firmly. Snowflakes gently fall onto the machine's bright yellow frame as the hydraulic arm extends to grab a freshly cut log. Despite the cold and slippery conditions, the forwarder lifts the heavy timber smoothly and carefully places it onto the cargo bed. The engine hums steadily, working efficiently to transport the logs safely through the winter landscape. The Komatsu 840TX moves steadily through the dense forest, its powerful engine overcoming rough terrain with ease. The hydraulic arm extends smoothly, reaching out to grip a freshly cut log. With precision and strength, the machine lifts the heavy timber, carefully swivels, and places it onto the cargo bed. The forwarder works efficiently in the challenging environment, demonstrating the perfect blend of technology and nature in modern forestry operations. Deep inside the dense forest, the homemade forwarder begins its mission. Surrounded by towering trees and uneven terrain, the machine crawls forward steadily. Its claw reaches out, gripping heavy logs buried beneath fallen leaves and moss. With a firm lift, each log is stacked with care onto the trailer. The forest is silent, but the machine works with purpose. Every movement counts. This isn't a factory. This is nature, raw and untouched. Here, skill and machine must become one to succeed. With the trailer fully loaded, the journey out begins. The trail is muddy, soaked from recent rain, and filled with deep ruts and hidden roots. But the forwarder pushes forward, tires digging into the soft ground, engine growling with every lurch. Mud splashes high with each rotation, but the machine doesn't slow. It twists, adjusts, and claws its way through. This is not just a drive, it's a battle against nature. And every meter gained is a victory earned. After a tough journey, the forwarder finally reaches the log yard. With quiet strength, it positions itself and begins unloading. One by one, the logs are lifted and placed into neat, towering stacks. Mud still clings to the tires, but the work continues without pause. The forest wild harvest has made it to safety. It's more than just unloading. It's the final chapter of a rugged mission. And the machine, though covered in dirt, stands proud. It did what it was built to do. The striking red Komatsu 845 with its powerful grappling arm slowly lowered itself, gripping a long, freshly felled tree trunk. With a steady and precise movement, it lifted the log high, rotated it slightly, and placed it neatly in the rear of the truck. The diesel engine roared in the quiet space, mixed with the screech of the hydraulic system and the rustling of leaves, creating a scene of hard work in the wild. In the middle of a dusty construction site, a large hydraulic grapple moves into position. The operator, seated high above in the cabin, carefully maneuvers the machine. The steel claw opens wide, clamps down firmly around the thick trunk of a freshly felled tree, and slowly lifts it into the air. The tree creaks as it's hoisted up, swinging gently from the claw's grip. With precise control, the operator rotates the arm and guides the log over to the back of a waiting dump truck. In one smooth motion, the tree is lowered and placed securely into the truck bed. Dust rises. The machine resets. And then it turns back to grab the next tree, efficiency and strength working together in perfect rhythm. Amidst a snowy forest, a powerful log loader springs into action. With each precise move, it grabs towering logs and stacks them effortlessly onto the truck, a perfect harmony of strength and control in the heart of winter. Deep in a snow-covered forest, a powerful forestry skidder grumbles to life. Thick clouds of exhaust mix with the icy morning air as its heavy tires crunch over frozen ground. Attached behind it, a massive chain pulls a freshly cut tree trunk, dragging it across the snowy terrain. The bark scrapes against the frozen earth, leaving a clear trail behind. Snowflakes swirl around as the machine pushes forward steadily, engine roaring, tires spinning just enough to grip the slippery path. The operator sits focused in the cab, navigating between tall pines and uneven terrain. It's a slow, tough job, but the machine handles it with brute strength and precision, bringing the harvest out of the deep forest and one step closer to the lumber yard. Deep in the forest, the timber harvester begins its powerful routine. With swift and precise movements, the hydraulic arm grabs one tree after another, cutting them down and laying them aside like matchsticks. The machine slices through thick trunks effortlessly, clearing the way with speed and control. This is modern forestry at its finest, efficient, clean, and unstoppable. With the log secured, the mighty Volvo FH16 650 takes the lead. Engine roaring, it begins the journey through winding forest paths and rugged terrain. The truck moves with purpose, built for power, speed, and endurance. Every bump and turn is handled with ease as the heavy load heads toward the timber depot. Nature is no match for this beast on wheels. Arrival at the depot marks the final stage. The crane operator wastes no time. Logs are lifted and unloaded in rapid succession, smooth, synchronized, and impressively fast. In just minutes, tons of timber are perfectly stacked and ready for processing. It's a breathtaking display of human skill and machine power working in flawless harmony. Wood chippers, also known as wood shredders, mulchers, or biomass processors, are essential machines in the forestry, recycling, and biomass energy industries. Today, they come in a wide variety of designs, from compact trailer-mounted chippers ideal for municipal street crews, to massive self-propelled machines capable of grabbing, chipping, and discharging wood debris nonstop for hours. Despite their many forms, all wood chippers share the same brutal purpose: to destroy wood. Inside their armored housings are hardened steel blades, spinning at thousands of RPM, designed to pulverize everything from thick hardwood trunks over a meter wide to dense, fibrous branches to even scattered splinters and debris. The sound they produce is like a mechanical beast roaring, loud, aggressive, yet highly precise. At the job site, logs are often piled high, trees fallen from storms, branches from land clearing, and even decaying or unused timber. The chipper devours them all, shredding each piece down to uniform wood chips. Nothing goes to waste. These chips are then transported into recycling systems, where they become wood pellets, engineered board, sawdust for animal bedding, paper pulp, or fuel for industrial biomass boilers. More than just machines for disposal, wood chippers play a crucial role in turning waste into resource, extending the useful life of wood, and reducing environmental burden. They may resemble monsters in form and sound, but in function, they are vital tools in a sustainable and circular industrial ecosystem.